This is me, hiding behind a pillar. Mithrix is behind me, but I can't turn around or even use my primary or secondary fire. If I had more items or a fully customized build, I would be in less danger, but it's only stage 11, and I didn't activate any artifacts for this run. This is the story of how I beat Mithrix with my mouse unplugged. If I'm going to beat Mithrix, I'll need a powerful build with a limited number of items. Fortunately, I have the perfect build in mind. This build is a mix of godlike offense and defense, which is why I call it the Zeus build. To become Zeus, I'll need to pick the right character, and the Artificer is perfect because I intend to smite my enemies from above. This run starts like every Risk of Rain run starts, slowly. I move slowly, I do damage slowly, the enemies spawn slowly, so I just edited most of that out. After taking out the boss and charging the teleporter, I took the blue portal to visit the Bazaar Between Time and picked up the lunar item Strides of Heresy. This replaces my utility ability with Shadow Fade, which lets me become intangible and heal for 3 seconds. On stage 2, I fortunately found a scrapper that lets you turn items into scrap. You can use the scrap at 3D printers you find to get the item the 3D printer is offering. I collected a handful of items, but none of the essential items I need for my build. The stage 2 boss was a Clay Dune Strider, which was no trouble at all. Once again, I took the blue portal and was lucky enough to find the lunar item Purity. If you've never used Purity as the Artificer, I really can't recommend it enough. It reduces the cooldown of all your abilities by 2 seconds, which applies to the reload of your primary fire. It lets you pretty much shoot constantly with no downtime, and it really makes the Artificer a lot more satisfying to play. I still haven't found any of the essential items I need for my build, but I have 7 more stages, so there's still time. Stage 4 always has a guaranteed legendary item, and there's a couple that I really like, but the one I need the most is a Hard Light Afterburner, which would let me use Shadow Fade multiple times in a row. Alright, so here's the legendary chest, so let's show me Hard Light Afterburner. Oh no! Oh no! This is going to make this run ridiculous. Okay, an adaptive chest. I'm really bad at adaptive chests. No way! That's exactly what I needed! I need the Royal Capacitor so I can smite my enemies from above! I can't believe I got it from an adaptive chest. I'm terrible at adaptive chests. After round 4, I got lucky again, and Gesture of the Drowned was available in the Lunar Store. Gesture of the Drowned activates your equipment automatically, so I merely need to look at my enemies to smite them. But the cooldown is too long. Smiting an enemy every 8 seconds isn't bad, but it's a long way off from the godlike offense that Zeus would have. I need to find as many fuel cells as I can, and luckily we found one in this multi-terminal here, and oh, what is happening? Oh my god. Oh no, what is no Bottled Chaos, please? Alright, well, Bottled Chaos does have some upside for us. Look, we have a disposable missile launcher firing right now, and the teleporter event is getting a lot more— No! Volcanic Egg, stop! You're going to be the death of me! You're going to kill me, Volcanic Egg! Stop sending me towards the enemies! In the Bazaar Between Time, there was a game-changing gift waiting for me. It's a fuel cell! We have fuel cells. This is so perfect. We're going to be able to get so many stacks for our Royal Capacitor. I'm starting to feel a little bit like Zeus now. The fuel cells that I have are letting me stockpile lightning bolts and unleash them all at the same time to smite an enemy. It's starting to feel like nothing could go wrong for— No, Volcanic Egg, stop it! Oh my gosh, it almost got us exploded. Oh man, this Volcanic Egg's gonna kill me. It's going to end the run. The Volcanic Egg is going to end this run. Other than that scary moment, I cleared the stage out pretty smoothly. For my build to be complete, I need to get more fuel cells, more Gesture of the Drowned, and a Hard Light Afterburner. And stage 7 offered me none of this. Time to go shopping in the bazaar again. Okay, hopefully I can get something good in the shop, and we did get a Gesture of the Drowned. That's really good. I'm gonna re-roll the shop. Nope, didn't get anything else. Wait, no way! Oh my gosh, we did it! We got the Hard Light Afterburner! Oh, this is so perfect. This run is meant to be. This is the closest I've ever been to creating this build by stage 11. I have 2 more stages to try and get stronger, and I'd still like to get several more fuel cells, and it would be nice if I could boost my damage too, maybe with some more critical strike chance or damage to bosses, but stage 8 didn't really help my build at all, so it's back to the bazaar for some more shopping. This is going to be my last shopping trip of the run, and I did get an alien head, which reduces my cooldowns, so that's really helpful, and I'm going to re-roll the lunar shop, and we got another gesture of the drowned. That is so perfect. Okay, this is perfect. I'm going to wave goodbye to the shopkeeper, and we're going to get back into the run. Stage 9 had a scavenger right at the beginning, which is a little scary, but thankfully I can keep my distance. I also spotted a 3D printer for lens maker glasses, which I knew would come in handy later. I was feeling very nervous at this point in the run because my build was very well put together and I really wanted this to be the run, but I never miss an opportunity to hit the Shrine of the Mountain. I just can't resist. I have to hit it. I got another lucky alien head drop from a small chest, but that really didn't matter at all because Stage 9 had the greatest gift of all. Wait, that's a fuel cell 3D printer. This is the run. This is the run. We are going to be able to put the build fully together. I'm going to just resist until after it's safe to get them. Okay, I couldn't completely resist. I did get 3 fuel cells, but after we're done here, I'm going to go and use the rest of my scrap up and make sure we get as many fuel cells as we can possibly have going into the Mithrix fight. With 10 fuel cells and 3 Gesture of the Drowned, I was calling lightning from the sky almost once a second. Sometimes you play Risk of Rain and it feels like the game wants you to fail, but this was not one of those runs. The teleporter event gave me 2 more fuel cells, and I went to the Lensmaker Glasses 3D printer and maxed out my critical hit chance. Watching the replay, it's clear to me that my brain wasn't working at full capacity at this point because I forgot to use my remaining scrap to get more fuel cells before proceeding to Stage 10, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Stage 10 really didn't do much to improve my build, but it did give me a gift that really locked in the Zeus build theme. A large chest popped out an unstable Tesla coil, so now I can electrify enemies both near and far. It's finally time to take the fight to Mithrix. Despite a few mistakes along the way, this build has completely come together, and it is truly the Zeus build. I can smite my enemies by just looking at them. I don't need to charge anything to get up to Mithrix, because I'm Zeus. I can just fly up to him. Standing outside the arena, I put my cursor right on where Mithrix would appear, and I unplugged my mouse. I'm going to include the entire fight, uncut and with minimal commentary for you to watch. I've sped up some sections to keep the fight moving at a good pace. I hope you enjoy! That's the story of how I defeated Mithrix with my mouse unplugged. I have a silly ending for this video, but here's my endgame stats in case you wanted to check those out, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.